How's everybody doing today? We're back for another $half hunt. And we're going to start with this box here. So yeah, this one has a 226.7 in it. And hopefully that 226.7 is going to be 90% silver in this roll. So we'll find out when we get to it. So yeah, we're going to be doing 10 boxes today, same as last week. 6 Loomis and 4 Brinks boxes. So yeah, we do have one silver ender with 2 or 3 heavy ones with it. So we're going to be doing that one last. So today we're going to do my extra bank box first, or boxes first, based on what we have. So a lot of, as long as they're circulated, that's all that matters. So we're going to get into this and see what we find. So what did we find last week? I think we found a 90% Kennedy, a Benji, and 140% out of all those 10 boxes. So yeah, wasn't much of anything else. So yeah. We're going to see what we find today, though. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Anybody find anything this week? Yeah, I picked up some customer wrap yesterday. It was like $60 in quarters. It was a West Point. I did get 2 boxes of quarters, which I already hunted, but there was 1 Canadian in the 2 boxes. That was it. So, yeah. Hey, Queen of Cell, how you doing today? How you making out with your $half boxes? Did you get a silver yet? I know you were up to like 46 boxes or something with nothing. Yeah, last week I ended up getting, it was my 52nd box. Depends on how you look at it, but I got 1 silver coin out of 54 boxes. Yeah, those Brinks boxes are tough. So yeah. I think we're going to have silver in roll number 4 already. I know it's kind of hard to see. Hey, BK Gold, it's right there. Right there, going to be silver. That's going to be awesome. 225.8, so it should be a 40. But I'm happy to see that already. Let's get that off our back. Monkey off our back. 68D. Good start. Roll 4. Yeah, yesterday when I went to the bank, I told the one I'm getting the Brinks set. I know she wasn't in, but I asked him to tell her to just order me 2 boxes of halves and 2 boxes of quarters, because 2 more boxes will put me at 100, hopefully searchable boxes. I'm actually at 100 boxes now, but 2 of them were brand new coins. So the fear of missing out is getting, yeah, I don't think we're worried about that anymore. Yeah, I hate to lose out, but it's 54 boxes and 1 silver coin. Not worth it, I don't believe now. Not sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to get 2 boxes. I don't know if I want to shoot for another 100 boxes or whatever for the end of the year, but yeah, we're going to figure it out. How you doing, BK? Yeah, I was doing my other quarter boxes last week, and I'm, been tough getting a West Point, but the last few boxes I got 1 West Point, and then there was 1 box. 1 roll had 2 West Points, and it was just crazy. Hey, Hunter, how you doing? And that's all that was in the box. Picked up a lot of Canadians. Picked up 7 Canadians, I think, in the 1 box. So, yeah. I actually got a couple of them with, the new guy, Charles. New King Charles. Go from mother to son. How's everybody doing? Anybody find anything this week? These rolls are wrapped tight. Yeah, I won't be here next week. The Hollywood Troy. Hollywood Troy. Yeah. You spelled your name wrong. Can't change your name? 9 days. Hollywood, I'm assuming it's supposed to be Story. The Hollywood Story? These rolls are wrapped tight. Yeah, we all mess up every now and then. These rolls are wrapped tight. Yeah, it's nice to see heavy rolls. What did we get last week? I mean, last week we only got I don't want to say only. We only got 3 silver coins out of 3 different boxes. Benji, Kennedy, and a 40, I believe. And they were a lot of new coins too. So I'm just going to say these are the same setup. So hopefully, since we got a 40 already, hopefully that heavy one's going to be a 90. Yeah. We'll see what we get. Yeah, I found, luckily I've been getting a few, I didn't think I was going to see them till at least September, but the last couple weeks I've been seeing just a few of the Independence quarters, and every time I see one I kind of get excited to flip it over and hopefully see the privy mark, but I've only got a couple handfuls maybe. But they are, I mean, I haven't seen much of it. Even the other ones I have not seen. Like I was doing like this week's 2 boxes. I mean, I was getting 4, but I cut it back to 2 because I'm trying to get 2 from the other bank. I overloaded myself by getting all them coins. So trying to cut it back to, I'm still trying to get 4 boxes from the other bank. So I stopped in, asked the girl that I knew more to ask her if it was okay to order halves. She said she didn't see a problem with it. So she'll let me know. New Jersey sucks. Can't be that bad. Yeah. You need to get 1 silver in the first 4 rolls. You're looking for more, but that's not how it works. Yeah. My goal is to get 10 boxes of halves of Loomis every week and get rid of the Brinks boxes altogether. And then I know it sounds counterproductive, but I'm going to take if I can get to 10, then I'm going to drop that down to 8. I'm trying to get 8. My goal really is to get 8 boxes a week from 2 different banks instead of going to 3 different banks. Loomis boxes, I should say. Yeah, I've gotten a few of the Independence quarters. They are a cool looking design. There's no doubt about it. I like them. I like all 3 of them so far. So yeah, every time I see one, I'm just like, be nice to flip it. And what are your odds, though? I mean, 250,000 coins. You know, what are your odds of getting one? After the way everything was yeah. It seems like the Ender box is actually less new coin enders, I guess you could say. I'm happy. I won't be here next week. Well, I will be here next week, but I won't be here next Saturday or next weekend. So this is kind of like going to be my last stream of August, I guess you could say. So yeah. 9 days. Yeah, you see a 40 in the beginning. You're hoping to see more, but I'm happy to see a 40. Yeah. There's one of them Obama coins with the painting on there, and they coming apart there. Yeah, West Points are getting harder and harder to find. There's no doubt about it. I went like 12 or 13 boxes without finding a silver quarter, and I finally got a silver quarter. Quarters are tough. I did find a FS, I think it was 801. I think it was the 71. I don't know if it was the Philly or the Denver now. I think it was the Denver. Kick back on bad words. You gotta kick back on the bad words, dude. Yeah. 226.7, our thumbnail. 226.7. I'm hoping to see a 90% silver. Let's see. What do you think? I see it right there. It's pretty new looking. I think it's going to be Kennedy, but you never know. Will it be Kennedy or Benji? It's going to be a Kennedy. 64 from Philadelphia. 90% silver. We're doing good. 90% and 40%. So yeah, there was a 90 in there, so that makes you feel good. Yeah. Hey, Coin, so how you making out with did you get any silver in the last couple weeks at all? You still doing it? I know you were like 40 some boxes, I believe you said last time, with nothing, so yeah. I don't think we found one proof last week too. I mean, we didn't really find much of anything last week. I mean, 3 silvers, 1 proof. I think that was it, I believe. Yeah. Anybody watched? Oh, it's a comment. I missed it. Oh, yeah? All the comments I get and I missed it, huh? All I see is good afternoon from you, so I don't know what happened. It's not up there. Oh, there it is. You just said bingo in the comments back. Weird. I don't see anything. Sorry, it's not there. Weird. First one that made a comment was you. Got live chat. Top chat. Yeah, there's nothing here. It's not there. I don't know what happened to it if it is. I don't see it. Didn't come up. Post it again. Yeah, the first thing was you commented, and that was it. That's all I see. That's all I'm seeing. I wouldn't ask if I didn't see it, but yeah, I don't see it. I just see bingo and it's a comment back. That's it. 3 comments I see. That's it. 1225. What do I drive? I drive a Chevy truck. There we go. Roll number 40. I think we're going to get a second 40. Second 40. 66 from Philadelphia. 240s, 190. Not a bad box. Yeah, I took all my coins to. I got rid of all my coins. What did I do? Oh, actually, I picked up a bag of $50 on Monday. I was going to go somewhere to get rid of my coins. Well, it takes further to get there, but I wanted to get rid of all my coins at once. I wanted to go to the other credit union. And then it just so happens the bank called in the same area. What's on the board? 240s and 190. 64 Kennedy and 66 and a 68. And the bank just happened to call, said they had a bag of halves. But when I brought the bag of halves home, I couldn't. I don't want to say it was like the cleanest bag. Usually there's like a lot of dirt in the bottom. You usually see pennies or some object. There was like nothing in the bag. I didn't see any silver. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to cut it open. So, yeah. So the only thing that was in it, there were 264s in it. So I was happy for that. It wasn't a skunk bag. Paid for the gas to go get it, you know. So, yeah. Yeah, I did get another bag. Finally. But it wasn't worth, streaming, I guess you could say. So, yeah. So, yeah. How you doing, Taylor? I kind of should be mowing the grass, but I thought it was going to rain all day, but apparently it's not supposed to rain till midnight or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. We're doing good. We're going to find more silver today than we did last week, so that's a good deal. I was just happy to see circulated boxes. I know there's a lot of new ones, but I look at it this way. It doesn't matter if they're new or they're old. Circulated boxes are circulated. It just looks bad when you see all the new ones, but what's the difference if they're all old or if they're all new? It is, they are circulated. Yeah, I'll take a 70D. These rolls are wrapped tight. Very tight. Yeah, silver's on the rise. It's up near 70 bucks. I think it's 69 and change now. So it's on its way up. Yeah, I'm trying to eliminate this bank here because she just doesn't seem like, I mean, she gets them for me, but she just doesn't seem like really interested in doing it. So I'm trying to get my boxes somewhere else. So if I can eliminate this bank and get four boxes at the other bank, that would be great. So I would increase by 2 boxes. So yeah, it was a good box. Yeah, that was a good box. That was our thumbnail, 64 from Philly and 240s. Not a bad day. Not a bad box. So now we're going to do the sister box of this one. So, yeah. So let's see if the sister box has something to go with it too. Try not to make a big mess like I normally do and put my boxes together before I throw everything all over the floor. This way here, I'll have to do it later. Ugh. It's a sister box. Basically the same. We just don't have any heavy ones. So a lot of new coin enders. There's no doubt about it. So let's circulate it and let's hope we can find. Yeah, I'm going away. So my goal is I already opened my quarter boxes up that I got this week, and I just do the half boxes this week. Dump everything Monday or Tuesday. And then I won't have anything laying around when I leave, you know? Yeah. It's kind of weird, like not having like a bunch of boxes laying around. Yeah. Nothing much else going on. I mean, other than should be mowing the grass. Last week I was mowing the grass at this time, but it's a dirty coin. It's a metal detector find. Somebody was happy to find that. Yeah, most of the time I do. You have to be patient. You got back on the bad words. You're gonna get cut off. Yeah, I do my cussing throughout the day sometimes. It slips out a lot, but I don't think I do any of that here. I don't think I've ever slipped. I don't think I've ever slipped. But my wife asked me the other day, do you say this or say that? Some words I don't say in my normal. They're not bad words. They're just sayings I got, you know. So, try not to. Anybody watch Digging Dave's hour-and-a-half long dime video? I listened to it all day while I was doing my quarters. Watched it while I was doing my quarters. Insane, like 20 boxes. They all had silver in it. The most he had in the box was 14. He averaged like 5 or 6 per box. Only one box had 1 in it. It's crazy. $127 silver dimes. That's pretty good. I think it was over $500 worth of silver. And that was back in, I remember him talking about, yeah, it was good for him. I remember him coming on the stream the one day, like I don't want to say a month ago. He said, I'm doing a 20-box hunt. And I've never seen it, so I just thought maybe it wasn't, but there it finally came out, you know? Yeah. Hour and a half, and he said, what cracks me up sometimes, he said, like, you know how he always repeats himself, but he says, I'll try to do less talking, and so because the video is going to be long, but he didn't. He just kept babbling on anyways. Yeah. Yeah. Good for him, man. 127 silver dime. That's crazy. That's good box time. That was good boxes there. 14. Oh, and you see that Merc dime? Holy duties, man! It's like that thing have full band lines. I thought it was going to be like when he was saying, it's like, oh, I thought it was going to be like a barber or something with that thick edge. It's like, what the heck was it going to be, you know? Then I'm thinking it's going to be a proof, but no, it was, yeah, a beautiful Merc dime, like pretty much uncirculated. But yeah, that was pretty nice looking dime there. Crazy, crazy. And set. Oh, you think that's where it came from? Yeah, that was nice. And surprised with, I mean, you get what you get, but he only got 3 Merc dimes out of all those boxes. But sometimes you'd think you'd get more, but yeah. Yeah, when he started the video and said that, you know, wish I would have been doing it live or whatever. And I think I don't know. Just thought maybe he had it seated or barber. Yeah. Yeah, I made my decision on the Brinks boxes. If they would have got, if I would have got a box with some, well, we'll see what happens this week, but I already canceled 2 of the boxes. So I'm just trying to get up to 100 searchable boxes. And then if it was 100 boxes with only 6 of the boxes having silver, that's only 6% of the boxes. That is terrible. Very terrible. So yeah. Heck, a couple years when we were getting only 20 or 25% of the boxes, we thought that was bad. How'd you like to do 6%? That's brutal there. Very brutal. Yeah, it was kind of weird last week. I finally got a silver out of one of them. How's everybody else doing? Anybody else find anything this week? Ain't get anything good? Yeah, I got 2 silvers out of my I think it's my 18th bag. I just didn't want to be a skunk bag, so I was happy to see. When I saw one, when I was going through, it's like, oh, there's a silver there. I was so happy. I just didn't want to get a skunk guy, even if it was just 140. Yeah, skunk week. Yeah, skunky skunks. Yeah, I start opening these boxes up, and you see so many new ones. It's just you think they're new all the time, you know. So they're all circulated. That's all that matters. We have silver in the first one. We're going to have at least, what is the heavy ones? This was the heavy one. The one with an ender's the heavy one. I do have another one with a 226.5 in it, I believe. But there's a lot of new ones, so it makes me worried with that 226.5 because we've been skunked on that a couple times because of all these new ones in the boxes. So I'm surprised there's not more light heavy ones, you know. Move my hand. My hand's in the way there. So yeah. Well, that's 25 rolls on the second box. A lot of new ones. It doesn't matter, I guess, if they're new or old, as long as they're circulated. I mean, you look at it and go, oh, all the new ones in there. What's the difference? You have out a lot of old ones. It's still circulated. You just need the right ones. Yeah. Okay. Who was that new person I've been seeing on the thing? Silver for Life or something he's called or something. He found the barber. I think a 1902 barber. Got got a couple Benjis, a Walker, I think 1190s and 440s or something out of his hunt. I think it was, don't quote me, I think he only did 3 boxes. Yeah, he ended up getting 20 silver coins. So it just looks bent. Somebody looks bent. Somebody looks bent. Yeah, that one's a little bent. That one's a little bent. It's kind of weird, them Brinks boxes. I mean, there's been like, besides no silver, there's no foreigns. You rarely find a proof. I mean, they're like picked clean all the time. I just feel a lot of people are dumping back at Brinks, and you just getting all the returns. You know, that's where I dump most of my stuff, is at Brinks. Yeah, I'll take a Standing Liberty quarter. I've only ever found one of them. It was in my dad's, actually my dad's pocket change. I made a video of it, of his pocket change. Couldn't believe it. I think all he gave me was the quarters, actually. I forget. Yeah. Yeah, Standing Liberty quarter, pretty cool. Not something you see every day, I can tell you that. You got a Barber Ender. The only one you've ever found. That's pretty cool. Well, we just got a Barber Ender, what? I think it was this year? Rob Fine's Treasure, he got a Barber Ender this year. It's crazy how, like, one coin out of 1,000, yeah, 2,000. No, 1,000. 1,000 coins. What are your odds of that being on the top, you know? It's nice to see an ender, but the problem is that sometimes you get that ring of death, you know? That's the problem, but yeah. That's pretty cool. When you see a Barber Ender, yeah. That's something you... To get a barber, yeah. I was going to say there's our first 4 roll of new ones, but there is one oldie in there. Yeah. And I did one time get a Seated Liberty Ender. Didn't realize it because I was getting, at that time, I was getting burnt coins. So that's what I thought it was. But yeah, I think my second Seated Liberty was an Ender, actually. What are your odds of getting one? And then what are your odds of that one being an Ender? Yeah. Yeah. And the one box, I don't know if it's Loomis. I think it's Loomis. There are some a new Ender, a new 2026 Ender. You found the 1926 S Stanley a couple weeks back. That's pretty cool. I'm assuming you find that out of a box of quarters, I'm assuming. What had 10 walkers in it? You had 10 walkers with your barber? Wow. That's a good box. That is crazy. Nothing like a thin silver. You only picked up 10 rolls. And it was all in them 10 rolls. That is crazy. Where's the other 40 rolls at? Oh my God. Was that customer wrap? That is crazy cool, man. Well, I thought about it. Loomis. That's cool beans, though. I thought about it. I'm going to be going to California. I want to go see the Redwood Forest. Me and my wife are going to go see the Redwood Forest and the sequoias. So we're going to end up in Oregon and drive down through. And I'm hoping, I don't know, I haven't even checked yet to see if I have banks that are in Pennsylvania that are in California. I don't know, so I have to check. But I always thought about it. I'm like, what if I did stop at one of my banks in California and ask for customer wrapped or coins, and then I get $1,000 worth? It's like, where the heck do I do with them? What do I do with them? Gonna put them on the plane and bring them home? I don't know. That'd be cool. Go to California for my first time and get some California silver. Heard of California gold, but what about that California silver? That'd be cool. Or stop at Oregon. How we doing? Hike and tackle. How you doing? So yeah, I'll figure it out. I just feel California is going to be like a different country, you know, even though it's just a different state. All the wonderful news you hear about California, you know, that's doing good. It's good. That's good. So yeah, that's my goal. Hopefully I can stop somewhere in Oregon. I never did research how far everything is in a sense. I did research the mileage based on what we were going to do to how we're doing it. So we're going to be flying. Pretty much ended up in Oregon, driving all the way down through California, back to Las Vegas, and then from Vegas home, you know. So yeah. So I'm going to try to stop at Banks, hopefully. I know Texas is one of the states, but I won't be in Texas that has my bank in it. I don't know about, I know the one bank. I've never checked to see about the other one. Yeah. There's actually 3 different banks, so yeah. Okay. End up with the D's. Looks like our sister box of the first box is not going to have anything. Last roll in the second box. No silver. I was hoping for at least 140, but nothing that I saw. There's one coin missing all of its silver, we'll call it. Somebody did something to that. That's our first boo box, man. Hey, Brian, how we doing? Our first boo box. Boo. All right, now we're going to do a wonderful Brinks box. Brinks is going to have silver. Let's do it. Let's do it. 4 more buckets to fill up. All right, then. Yeah, all the Brinks boxes, they have nothing. There's no heavy ones, no light ones. No nothing, I guess you could say. Yeah. I mean, one thing about the so I'm saying between new and old. I mean, for the most part, the Brinks boxes are mostly, not all, there's hardly any new coins in them. I mean, we do get a box every now and then with them, but it's nice that they're like circulated well, but they're not circulated with silver. So it's like a mind, you play a mind game with yourself, you know? It's like, oh, you get a lot of new coins, there's nothing in them. Well, I get a lot of old coins, there's nothing in them either. So let's hope we get something. I mean, for the most part, it's kind of weird. Like, they're mostly old, but no silver. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm kind of excited to go see the Redwood Forest. My brother, I talked to him. He didn't know I was going. I told him. And he's like, yeah, he went there years ago. He said he really liked it. You know, he had a great time when he went out. Enjoyed his trip. So, yeah. So I'm excited. And then I'm hoping that along the travels, I'll be able to stop at a bank or two. I'll even try, even if I don't, just to try. I mean, even if you don't have an account, you know, you can't, it doesn't hurt to ask. Worst thing they could say is no. So I'm going to be optimistic, and who knows, middle of nowhere, California, or nowhere, Oregon, or whatever, Las Vegas or Nevada, who knows, go to Arizona, hit a bank in the middle of a small town, pick up some silver. I mean, I got New York silver roll here when we went up to Canada the other week. Stopped at New York Bank, got New York silver. Still didn't do a video, so I'm hoping to, like, yeah, you know, add something to it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking sometimes too. When you don't get any silver, but knock on wood, it's still in there. Brinks is tough. I mean, last week I did get one silver coin. It took 50. Well, based on when I opened them, it was the 52nd box, but 54 overall with one silver. So we went first 40. I did. We ended up getting 20 silver coins out of, I think, 5 boxes. 4 had 1 had 16, and then we finally, after 54 more boxes, we got 1 40%er. So yeah, crazy. I know Coincell, he's got the same problem with the Brinks too. He's just not getting anything. Yeah. Yeah. Go see the Redwood Forest. Yeah, I was shocked last week when we got a silver out of one of these rolls. I mean, it is possible, but it's few and far between. 22. 22, our first 22. No silver. Yeah, you got to keep at it, man. I know it's tough. Oh, look at George's silver. He got a good box. I forget what was in it. Don't quote me. I don't remember what was in it, but he had a really good box. Finally got a good one after like forever, so good for him. Hey, Adam, how you doing? Yeah, George's silver got a good box. I forget how many was in it. I don't remember. I remember Dave had 127 dimes because I just watched it yesterday. An hour and a half video. There must have been a commercial like every 5 minutes. It's like I wanted to comment and said between you not supposed to be babbling and the commercials, it was an extra half hour to watch. Oh, you did good though. You got 140 anyways, 5 proofs. That's not bad. Could always be better, but that's not bad. One's better than none. That's why I'm like hoping for 1 coin, even though I got 4 boxes of Brinks. I'd be happy right now with 1 coin every 4 boxes. You know. I really think that Brinks is the reason there's nothing in the Brinks around my area is because 95% of the time I dump my coins back at a Brinks location. So I feel I'm just getting my own stuff back all the time. Oh yeah, we forgot to put our skunk box penny up there. Boo, a boo penny. 490s. Wow, you had 490s and 1140s. That's a good box. Can't beat that, man. Congratulations. They're out there. You just got to stick with it. You got to take the good with the bad. You got to know what the bad is to know what the good is. I know, like, 254 boxes get 1 silver coin, but when I saw that 1 silver coin, I was so tickled pink. I was so excited because that's a long time, man. And then you sit there and think about, like, 54 boxes. How many weeks went past to get it? Let's see. 4 in the 50s. How many? 11? 11 weeks chasing after the coins. 11 weeks dumping the coins. Yeah, 11 weeks opening the coins. Yeah, it didn't pay for the gas, I can tell you that. I'm happy to have it. Yeah, 12 times 4 is 48. 11, 44. Right, 11's 44. That's all right. I don't know what I was thinking. 54 and 11. Yeah. That makes it even worse. It took 12 weeks. Actually took 13 weeks. Boo. The reason I'm off 2 boxes is because 2 of the boxes I got were, well, I was only getting 2 boxes in the beginning. Then I started getting 4, and then 2 of the boxes were brand new. So I don't count them as part of my total. Yeah. Well, when you're sitting here doing this and not thinking, yeah, but I held a B average in math and didn't even have to try. Yeah, as time goes on, you get older. I just can't use a calculator more than you use your brain, so you're slowly losing your mind, I guess you could say. Dennis, he's really quick with the math. There's another 22. A couple 22s from Philly popping out of here. What do they say? You put your mouth. How's that work? What's that saying? Like, I always try to remember what the saying is. Like, you're supposed to put your brain in gear before you open your mouth or something, or you put your mouth in gear before your brain was something. So yes, you open your mouth too soon, pretty much. Keep your mouth shut. Think about what you're saying before you say it. Yeah, I forget how that saying goes. Yeah. Yeah, my other 4 Loomis boxes, I'm going to do them in worst to best scenario because there's like nothing in the one, 226 one in another. The other one's got like a 226 one and a 226 5. And then we have a couple 226. I engage the brain before mouth. But I don't know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it just doesn't sound right when you say it that way. So yeah, there must be something we're missing about it. But yeah, you kind of get the idea. I think the object of that saying is, think before you act. It's like putting the cart in front of the horse. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes basic math, I mean, you're sitting here doing this and then you're trying to do basic math and then you're like, you're really not thinking because you're just not something you were planning on doing, Yeah. Yeah, I'm just curious what we're going to get this week with the heavy ones. Because we did get that Benji last week. I think that Benji was only in like a 226 1 or something. So it wasn't wore out looking. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I think it's engaged brain before putting mouth into gear. That kind of sounds right. Something. I think we're getting close. Come on. Something like that. Yeah, I can't wait to I know silver's hard to find in quarters, but what's the difference between halves and quarters? I know quarters are more circulated versus halves, but why not? Sometimes you'll dream, recall, roll, honeymoon. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Keep you thinking of him, though. Yeah. Yeah, somebody just passed away recently. I don't want to get too much elaborate, but he kind of reminds me of my dad. He kind of has the same, even though he's not. I was just talking to my brother about it because he passed away. It kind of reminds me of my dad. So yeah, in the look wise, not personality wise. There we go. We got something. Who is that? It's going to be a little bit of Elvis Presley. We're going to get Elvis in the house again. Heartbreak Hotel, January 27th, 1956. Is that cool or what? Oh my God, he looks like a little baby there, don't he? That's cool beans, man. On a 2022 D. That's a nice sticker coin there. We found something out of these. Awesome. Yeah, we found Elvis a couple weeks ago. Yeah. 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 Elvis is in the box. What did we find last time? We found 2 Elvis coins. One was Hawaii. I think it's more painted because, you know, like that Obama coin we just found earlier, like it's all chipped away. This is not a sticker because I'm assuming this is paint, but that was good paint back in the day because this coin's been around for a while. You can tell it's got some nicks here and there where you can see the shiny through the nicks, but other than that, they did a good job on this. Because some of them coins, you get them painted ones, and they just like chip away. Yeah, I'd say that's a good paint job. Yeah, we found the one in Hawaii, and we found that. And there was 4 of them, 2 Elvis, one was a Confederate general, and I forget the other one. I used to find sticker coins all the time. Mostly like wars, different wars. Well, you know you're getting different stuff because I never got this coin before. It's one out of how many coins I know I never got before, you know. It's easy to tell what you haven't gotten. It's how many times have these been in my hands over the years, you know? Sometimes I feel you just keep getting them and you're going to get some more stuff, but it's just very, very, yeah. Yeah, it's terrible. Every time you get a silver coin, I've never found these before. You know it's fresh stuff. Yeah, I think most of the time you get, I believe these are painted. It's definitely got to be. If not, I mean, it just doesn't look like a sticker. Could be, but I don't know. I don't want to rip at it with a knife. I feel they're more painted the way they're on there. They're done very well because it doesn't chip away like those Obama coins. And you'll have them ones. You ever get the ones that are brown? That'll be like this design versus the old. It'll be the newer design versus the older design. You know, the older design's a little thicker and heavier, and these will be like all painted brown, you know, skin color and everything. But they chip away. It's hard to get one. I mean, they've been around forever. They just chip away. It's hard to get one I never got one that was totally complete without being messed up, but I found some that are close. That paint chips away too. It's a shame they didn't do it so it stays, but they were designed to buy as a collector and somebody threw them away, you know. These were all done in sets. It's just amazing how many different, not just Elvis, it's wars, Confederate wars, all wars, individuals. There's so many different sticker coins. It's unreal, you know. Inkjet or enamel decals, yeah. Enamel sounds about right, but enamel I think would break. This just doesn't seem like it's enamel. Seems more durable, I guess you could say, whatever it is. Is a Brinks roll going to give us a silver today? I would be happy to see one Brinks roll open up, see silver. I mean, we have no heavy ones. So we've only ever found 190% silver in a Brinks roll out of the ones that we've gotten. All the other ones have been 40%. So, yeah, when I'm doing them quarters, I'm so excited. You see one of those Liberty Bells, man, and you go to flip it over, just hoping there's a 21. 21 in there. Yeah, I stopped in and asked the lady last week. It's a new girl. I don't go to the other bank much. It's a 22. See if I could order 4 boxes. And she wrote it down, and she says, I'll find out. But the girl that I know wasn't there. So I went back. I think it was on Thursday. I went back to see what she was saying. She just had the look of like, I don't know if we can order them yet or not. She just had that look like she doesn't want to deal with it. So I waited. I said, when's the other girl? Do you hear? She's like, yeah. She's on lunch. I said, I'll wait out in the parking lot for her. Yeah. We didn't get any silver, but we did find Elvis. So I'm not going to complain about that at all. So Elvis is in the house. Imagine that, 1956. He was just a puppy back then. Unreal. We did find Elvis. I'm happy for that. At least we found something. So let's go to another Brinks box. This Brinks box has nothing in it. Nothing that I weighed. So, trying to, instead of throwing all this stuff on the floor every day, I'm going to try to stack it all up before I don't have to worry about messing with it after the stream. Yeah, Elvis is in the building. As long as it's in your mind, he's never far away. Yeah, this box here. This, I think, is the worst. I don't want to say this is the worst. Well, you look at that box and you tell me where you see a used coin. You see an old coin. I see 2 right here. That's how new this is, loaded with new coins. This is there's an old one. There's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5, 6. There, when you open this box up, it's like, oh wait, but it's circulated. I know, blinding. Yeah, it's circulated. I'll tell you one thing, if there's a silver in there, it's in there tight. Yeah. One of the boxes does have new coin in it, but I don't know if it's, I think it's the Loomis. Something telling me it's the Loomis. So yeah. I think, and it's amazing, like you see so many new coins, you would think there'd be some 226s of some sort in here, but there's not. Look at this. This is going to be a brutal box. This is going to be a brutal box. Let's see how many old coins are in there. Let's see how bad it gets. But it seems like the ones that are circulated are going to be, yeah. I mean, look how the box is with this roll. A lot of circulated coins. Yeah. I'm just happy that at least I do have a chance of finding silver. That's all that matters. 1326s in NIFCs, no silver. Yeah. They're coming around, but we're in August already. And heck, one of my boxes only had, I forget, maybe a couple handfuls, I think, was the most I ever found in a box so far. Yeah. A lot of people are, you're talking millions of coins. People are scarfing them up, but they're not going to be saving them forever. Second roll, brand new. Third roll, brand new. It'd be nice to see 1 silver out of this box. We're going to lose count quick. What is that, 4 rolls or 5? Unreal. This box is going to go pretty quick. Not quick enough. Oh my God. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I opened this box up, I thought it was a brand new box, but it's barely. And I'll sit there and go barely circulated, but it is circulated. It's going to be sweet to see a silver coin in all this mess if it happens. A lot of full rolls, and they are wrapped tight too. Wow. Can you call this a searchable box? You have to, because there is a chance, you know. Man, how many rolls were in that first row? All brand new. This is insane. And they are wrapped tight too, boy. Might as well go get a drink. This is going to be like a new box. It's like a new box with a couple oldies in it. I don't think you're going to find Elvis in here. Yeah, one was Hawaii last week, and I forget which or the other week. I only got a second one. Oh my God! I think we're going to find silver in all this in this box. Believe it or not. Guess what roll this says? Just guess. Guess what roll this is? Lucky number 13 has a silver in it. Oh my God. Lucky number 13 is 69D. Crazy cool, huh? Oh my God. Boom. Let's see if we got some bonus stuff in there. Yeah. I'll take a 40 all day long. When you see a box like this, you get a silver out of it, that's a good box. Oh my God. What are your odds? I don't know, but yeah, there's a lot of newbies in here. It seems like every roll that's got a new ender is just new coins. I want to see one silver in a roll like this. Just one silver in a roll like that. I think we did that once. Oh my God. Open and throw. Open and throw. Wow. Can you believe we got silver out of this box? What'd you say? I was still sitting on a box with 35 rolls. 20. Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, what do you do with them all? You only save a few. You can't save. I mean, you can save them all, but you'd go broke holding on to them. Yeah. Hey, a circulated roll. Let's see if there's any silver in it. Nope. A circulated. That's only like our what, third or fourth circulated roll out of this whole. This is roll number 20. Roll 20. Those are peas. It's a miracle you even got a silver so far out of this, huh? Let's try another one. Circulated roll. Nothing in it. Now, these are 23s for the most part that I'm seeing. I haven't seen 24 yet, but they're all 23s from Philadelphia, which is weird. You usually get 23s and 24s, but right now I'm only been seeing 23s. Hey, Brian, how we doing? Sag dog. How we doing? These are wrapped tight too. I don't remember who it was. A couple weeks ago, I had a box that they didn't hunt yet that had a couple enders and some heavy ones. I forget who it was, but I don't think I've seen them since then. It was like 3 weeks ago. Man, these rolls are wrapped tight. I'm just zipping through because they're all brand new right now. That was you. What'd you get at? Was that the box you got like a bunch? You had like one ender and like 3 or 4 heavy ones. Oh, that was the 4.9. That was a good box. That was the box. Yeah, I was asking about that last week, but you weren't around last week. Yeah, it's a good box. Don't you wish you get a box like that all the time? Yeah. It's 30 rolls in. Most of them have all been brand new rolls. It's just crazy how you get like all these rolls brand new. They're 23 Phillies too. Here we got a circulated coin. Will we find a silver in our circulated rolls? Not in that one. I know I see 24s, but they're in the circulated rolls. There's a 2019. You're getting brand new quarters. RN. What's RN? No. Oh. Wow. You're getting those. Yeah, I did get 4 boxes of the Revolutionary War ones, brand new. I'm just hoping. I know it's like end of August soon, but I'm still hoping that there's some brand new boxes of those Independence quarters out there. Hopefully I'll get in the future, but it's rare to get new boxes in my area, period. But I'm hoping. I'd like to find a privy. I really would. I mean, it'd be cool to find one. So you got to look. But getting 4 boxes of quarters on top of getting 10 boxes of halves is getting overloaded. So I canceled 2 of the quarters right now. I'm still going to get 4. Well, my goal is to still get 4 quarter boxes, but 2 less half boxes. Dude, these are a lot of new ones. It's unreal. Yeah, I want to find one too, because it'll be like, I mean, I know it's hard to find a West Point quarter, but it's so much easier. But you think about it, 250,000 coins spread out, we'll say nationwide somehow. Yeah, and to find one, especially when like someone like Rob ended up getting 2 boxes with a lot of enders, but I don't know what was in the second one. I don't think he ever said, because there was so much hate toward him because he got a good box. So it wasn't his fault. But I'm just hoping that I get one before they get too bad, you know. He found 3 in 3 boxes. That's good. Yeah, I think my last 3 or 4 boxes, I didn't find one. No, I think the reason he didn't tell us what was in it, I mean, we knew there was 18 enders on it, but after all the hate comments, I guess he got, he chose like he ain't going to do it because he don't want to deal with it again. So I don't think, you're never going to find out what was in it. You know, you can only guess. I mean, if he got 800 out of the first one, that had 20 some enders. I'm going to say he had at least 5 or 100 or more in the second box. So, but he did. I mean, he did the right thing. I mean, he gave over 100 of them away. I mean, yeah. And I'm really surprised that when he got his you see, like there was a couple YouTube videos put out, shorts about. So far, there's been 268 grades, and they went for like, one went for like $8 grand or $7 grand, the other one went for like 4,000. Your odds of getting a 68, yeah. After they've been dumped in the circuit, best Rob got out of his was to get 66 plus. So yeah, it wasn't Rob's fault that he got 2 boxes with all those privies. I mean, not like he went to the bank and robbed them and said, give me all of them. Whoever dumped those, you should be mad at the person that dumped those coins like that. They weren't supposed to dump them like that. They were supposed to mix them up. Yeah. I'm happy for him. I don't want to say I'm jealous, but it's kind of disappointing that the person that, where they went to be distributed throughout multiple boxes, just decided just to throw them out there and just not deal with it, you know, like they did the West Points, you know. So this is the last roll, and it's actually going to be a circulated roll on one side. There's a 2024, but this is a circulated roll, 224 1.59. That's just crazy. Think about that. We got one silver out of that mess. There's a lot of new rolls in there, but we did get silver. One could say that's a really good buck. Yeah, it's disappointing. And then you listen to, I forget whose videos I was watching. They're saying that, or comments that they weren't just, to me, like you would think that think about it, 250,000 coins divided by 50 states. There was X amount of coins should have went to each state and somehow distributed somehow. You know, even if it's only what, 5,000 coins, or I forget what it is. We're going to do that math thing again without a calculator. But apparently, the way somebody says, they only went to certain areas like Fort Worth, Dallas. Philly made them. Went to the major areas to be wrapped, which to me isn't fair, you know. So how many went to Hawaii? How many ended up in Alaska, you know? Did any of them make it there? Did any of them get like shipped to Alaska, shipped to Hawaii? Or did somebody just say, screw it, just send them to these 5 locations in the United States and yeah, they'll spread out a little bit, maybe. It was just wrong. If that's the way it was done, it was just wrong. I don't blame Rob. I don't blame anybody that gets a good box. Kudos for them, you know, great. But yeah, what did we just do? We did a Loomis box. We're going to do another Brinks box. Yeah, it's a shame. I would have really loved to know how many he got in that second box. Yeah. Yeah, we're never going to know. Some people just can't think. But yeah, there's a couple new winners in here. 3 of them I see. 4, maybe 5 now. 5 or 6. But yeah. Yeah, good for him. I mean, 815 into the first box, so I feel he's got at least 500 in the second box. But we're never going to know. Well, that quarter hunt he just did like a couple, like I think I'm going to say this week or last week, he did a quarter box. He found one in a quarter box. There was only like 4 or 5 of them. That's why I'm like excited when I see one in I see the Liberty Bell and I'm like, you want to flip it. They are a cool looking design. There's no doubt about it. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. I want to hopefully find one. Hopefully if I find one, hopefully it's before it gets too boogered up, you know. Because if you look at those designs, there's a lot of field there, a lot of bare field in front of him. So that's going to get nicked up very easy. And you remember, they were thrown into circulation. They weren't, you know, taken care of. It's not silver. It's only kind of throws off. So, yeah. I'm happy for, there's a 2018 Denver. Happy for him. If anybody's more deserving, I think Rob is more deserving because he's the one who did the right thing with him. He didn't just sit there and take them and say, you want one, you got to buy one. But no, he gave them away. He gave 100 away, so yeah, that's pretty good. You get none. All mine. Where the heck is that set at? Like, mine, all mine. What is that, a movie? Like, it's mine, all mine. I forget where that's from. Yeah. You know what's really sad, though? They made these, I know it's the 250th anniversary of all the quarter designs are like beautiful. I haven't seen yet. They're actually, the 3 that are out that I've seen are much nicer in hand versus the photos, you know. And the $50 the same way. They just look so much nicer in hand. The dime is nicer in hand, but the nickel, they really screwed that up, didn't they? Yeah. And then we're gonna go back to what's next. What's for 2027? We're just gonna go back to the regular. What's the design for 2027 going to be, you know? They should do more like, yeah, cool designs. Do some privies on. Think of something else, you know. You know, think of something else. Something else with, it's like the West Point. You made the 250,000 with the privy, you know. Do something else. Do something to commemorate something else. Don't know what. Yeah. Oh yeah, that one coin that we found, it was you know, am I blurring out here? No, just the way it looks. It was revolutionary. What was Paul Revere's Ride? That was one of the sticker coins we found too. That was pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, something. Just can't be just a random thing. It's got to have meaning to it. You know what I mean? You know. Like, do a history. Just do history. For, you know, get rid of George Washington. You know, get rid of the presidents. Like Paul Revere. Paul Revere's Ride. Make a Paul Revere Ride one. You know. You know, Paul Revere riding on the front. Some candles in the window on the back with the building. Something, you know. That'd be a cool design. Find something. Betsy Ross making the flag. Something. Something that shows history. I like old stuff to begin with, yeah. Ben Franklin flying a kite, getting electrocuted. Who knows, you know? You know. You know what I mean. I know. This is kind of wide looking. What is this? Ooh, that's a nice 81. I was kind of hoping it was going to be an 87, but that is an 81, man. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. Something. Valley Forge. Yeah, I know I said get rid of Washington, but Washington faces it as a whole. Get like Washington crossing the Delaware, you know, whatever. There's all kinds of history out there, and put it on our coinage. You know? But like the West Point and the Privy, when you think about it, they did it every year. It would kind of get like, I think you'd be thinning out the mix, you know? Yeah, something. That'd be cool. Flag Privy, that would be real cool. There's some 13 stars on that. Original 13 stars, yeah. Something. 13, original 13 colonies, something. 424. 424. That would be cool. I like old stuff. I mean, when you look at the, I know it's, I don't know why they call it the miniature Mayflower or whatever, but that's a cool design on there. And even the man and woman on there, it's still a cool design. You got the Liberty Bell, you got the Minuteman, you got, I think that's Jefferson on the, yeah. And there's just cool design. What's on the other side? You got, I forget now. I know. I like them. They're cool. Very cool designs. It's a shame they didn't do something else with the nickel. The nickel. Come on. What are we going to do with the nickel? We'll put a double date on it. You couldn't think of anything else. Yeah, boring. There you go. Keyword. There's a good word. Boring. I've already seen it. Why would you just put a double date on it? But yeah. It's a shame the nickel got robbed of history, we'll say. They should go back and do the nickel. They should do it again. Oh my God, what does that say? What do we got on there? What is that? Somebody wrote something on there like 4I. I don't know if it's the same handwriting, but it could be. 420, 426, 8. I've never seen that before. That is definitely different. What does it say? I guess 4I or, yeah, 4I. I never seen. That's something new. Someone new's in the group here. Yeah, they should have to go back and redo it. Kriggle's on the obverse, John Wayne on. Oh yeah. Just put John Wayne on there and. Something that shows the history of this country. Something. Make people think, Kind of reminds you like when I get the dollar coins and the $2 bills, I don't want to say a lot of people know what they are, but sometimes these young kids, when you're at McDonald's or somewhere, Dunkin' Donuts or whatever, you give it to them and they're looking at it like, they ask their boss, are we allowed to accept $2 bills or what is this? And yeah, they're confused. So you're kind of educating the youngsters. So you need something to educate the people. So they don't know. And the guy asked me at the bank yesterday. He has like, I don't know how many Ike dollars, and he's like, well, how do you know if they're silver? I said, well, normally they look silver, but it could be not. But I said you could just tell by the sound, by dropping them, you hear a high-pitched sound. I call it high-pitch with 40%. Yeah, there was something on YouTube about a guy at Walmart or something got arrested for using $2 bills. It's like, wow. For one thing, somebody at Walmart didn't know what a $2 bill was, and then you have the cops show up and they don't know what a $2 bill is. Yeah. Oh, I paid with it the other day. I stopped somewhere and she's like, "You gonna pay me with that funny money again?" I said, "It's all spendable." Yeah. Call it funny money because the $2 bill is the only one that hasn't changed. I mean, the dollar really hasn't changed either, but the $2 bill just looks not real. I mean, yeah, it's still old school, It's still exactly the way it was when they originally did it. Yeah. Bucks and quarters. She said, "How much?" She said, "How much?" $2. Well, I've seen a couple does out back earlier. No. Yeah. Something different. I always like something old. I like old stuff. I mean, I think when it comes to newer generation, maybe they don't, but yeah. I always like older things that look old. Yeah. I think they did a good job on the quarters. There's no doubt. A good job on the quarters, good job on the halves, and good job on the dimes. Bad job on nickels. I guess they didn't want to be perfect, but yeah, we can't argue with it, I guess. It's just kind of weird. Like, it's just hard to find anything in these Brink boxes anymore. I mean, Brinks were always hard for me for silver, but they used to be my proof boxes, but finding the proof is very difficult too. Yeah. This looks kind of oldish. A 1980. Go with that 81 we found earlier. Yeah, I was sitting there doing a box of quarters yesterday. I'm like, well, I haven't seen a new coin yet. And all of a sudden, the next roll I had one in was a 75 compact. But yeah, they're few and far between in the boxes. Yeah, the one box did have all 3 designs in it. It wasn't a lot, but they were there, and I was shocked to see the Independence quarter. So yeah, I'm just, every time I see one, I get excited. Like, oh, you get tails up, yeah. Yeah, they did a good job on that. I like that. They did a great job. It's so much better in hand versus on a photo. You found 21 proofs in 112 boxes. That's not too bad. 112. I forget where I'm at right now. I'm at 100 and some proofs for like, I don't know where I'm at to tell you the truth. But yeah, it's not too bad. But we've had a couple of good proof. I mean, they were loaded. 1 or 2 boxes were pretty loaded for me. So when you get a loaded box, it makes a big difference. We got a whole bunch, I think, that one done this year. But yeah. I mean, I know it's been a while, but when I first started doing this, all the stuff you used to find that you barely find anything anymore of, you know? And who was it saying the other day that, oh, that guy, I think it's called Silver for Life. Even he said something. I don't know how long he's been doing it, 5 or 6 years, I think he said. And it's nice to get him. He said something about nice to get a box like you used to get back in the day. You know, it's rare anymore. He said it's August. You finally got a really good box. You know, Georgia finally got a really good box. You know, they're out there, but it's few and far between. You know. Yeah. You figure every time that somebody dumps stuff, there's one less person that's out there to dump it. Somebody passed away or somebody stole it. Hey, Perplexed Mind, how you doing? Quarter did the bat coin too. I don't. Oh yeah, I see. I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm at 100 and some proofs. I'm trying to keep track of everything this year. Is 21 better in a sense of what I'll find. How you doing, Perplexed Mind? How you doing? You get anything good this week? Yeah. We got some chitty chatters today. That's good. Yeah, last week when we did the boxes based on the prior week, I thought we were going to get more 40s in them, but it didn't work out that way. So this week so far, we're up 3 40s versus 1. So that gives me hope that might have some more 40s in the box, the heavier boxes, you know? I mean, what else different could they do? I mean, that would have been cool. Like they did the quarter. That was pretty cool of them to do that and nobody not know anything about it. That's one thing about it. Just think of all the time planning for the quarter to do that privy, make 250,000 of them. How many people knew that was going on, but yet nobody leaked it out? You know, that was pretty freaking good too. You can imagine how many people knew about that. Yeah. Yeah, keep that a secret. The way people babble on anymore and let things go, yeah. Well, well, this Sprinks box is the last roll, 225.3. No silver do I see. Definitely a boo box. A boo box. Boozy booze. And we'll do another boo penny. Not too bad though. Awesome. All right. All right, next best box is the 226-1 in here, but that means nothing. Not that we haven't found silver in them, but you got all these new coins. I'm surprised we don't have a lot of 226s, 226-1s, 226. This is kind of like the last box, but not as bad. Yeah, I think the last one we did was our worst box. But yeah, this is kind of like the last one. There's a lot of shiny there, but there are more circulating enders. Oh, there's the one with the new one. There we go. There she be. I like it. Passing of the torch, man. That is just cool. What's it say on there? I forget. Knowledge something is, I don't know, is the only guardian of true liberty. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So yeah. Think we'll find one silver? You bet it's a P. How much you got? $20 bill. I got you $20 bill now. It's going to be a P probably. You're right. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're on box number 6. I'm shocked. We got two new coin enders and some oldies in the middle. So I'm hoping that Perplexed Mind, have you found anything this week? Did you get anything? Anything exciting? Oh, yeah. They're coming in there. A few here and there. Well, at least this box is going to be some circulated coins mixed in with the new looking enders. So maybe we'll get lucky and get a silver in this one too. One could only hope. We did this box, then this box were sister boxes, then we did Brinks, then we did one of these from a normal bank. Found that one. I can't believe we found one. So hopefully we can find another one. Another one in this mess. These are 24s. Oh, no, they're 23s and 24s mixed. Mostly 23s. Mostly 23s. Mostly 23s. And these suckers are wrapped tight, man. They are wrapped tight. Here we go with the rolls again. It's just weird. It's like these all new rolls are just like so tight. But the ones that are circulated, this one's a circulated one in it. One. They are wrapped tight. Even this is wrapped tight. They are very tight. Very tight. A couple more rolls, we'll get into that 2026. I think I did get a couple of customer wrapped rolls, $50. They were Denver's. Yeah, this is just like the last box, so we're just hoping there's going to be a random 40 hiding in there. Yeah, most of these are 23 Philadelphias. Mostly 23 Philadelphia, so yeah. He's betting on a 2020. 6 to be a filly. We'll let you know here in a minute. And it is a Philadelphia. You got that one correct. I think it's a cool design. Both front and the back. Obverse and reverse, but yeah. Cool design. I like it. I mean, they got away from Kennedy for 1 year, so why can't they do something different with the half, too? Keep doing something different, you know? But I guess not. Will we find a silver? It would be so cool to see a silver in all this old new stuff. Yeah, that would have been cool to see that eagle and blowed up. Yeah. The eagle would really look cool blowed up more. She would too, but the eagle, I look at that eagle, I'm like, man, I wish it was bigger. We got bonus stuff today in the wrapper. Will we find silver in our bonus box? I don't know. We're going to find out. Not every day you find one of those. Yeah, I got that coin bag, the half bag, and it's like, I didn't see any silver in it. And then I'm looking, I'm like, normally there's like a lot of dirt, something in the bottom of the bag. Usually you see some kind of penny or something. There's like, I see nothing. It's like, this is like a really clean bag. Clean bag's not good. So I just said, you know, I'm just going to gut it open and see what I get. Hey, Vincent, how we doing? I did get 264s, and I was happy to have it. I was just saying, let me see 140. I just didn't want a skunk bag, you know. You drive 40 miles to get a bag, you're hoping there's at least one in it, but there's no guarantees. Then I stopped at the one bank on the way back. Basically, the bottom came down to it. I said, do you still have my name in for the half bag? And she's like, I don't have anybody's name in. I'm like, because I didn't recognize that woman. The woman I was talking to worked there, but the woman that I normally deal with, I didn't see her. So it might be a different person. And then there was a gentleman there. So I don't know if they changed out people or what, but I said, can I put my name in? She's like, yeah, write it down. So I wrote it down. Give me a call. Give me a call. So that means that's why you got to go back every now and then to these banks and ask if your name's still in, just in case somebody threw it away. Whoever had the name might have forgot. So it's hard to be somewhere when you're always busy doing other things. I know the one bank still has it because they called me. So yeah, we're going to see. So far, just that one new quarter. Well, yeah, 1 quarter. New $50. Yeah. Yeah, I posted that big boy. Yeah, big boy. I just wanted to post it because so it's like I enjoy it. I mean, I watch it. How you doing, Vincent? I'm not ignoring you. Yeah, I wanted to post it. I thought it was cool. I thought it was very cool because when the train went east, it just went by here. It didn't blow the horn or nothing. Well, the horn, the whistle. It's kind of disappointing. It's kind of quiet. I mean, I do have a good video going east. Plus, I have a video of the underside of the train. Nobody's ever posted that. Yeah. Yeah, when it went east, man, it was just going by here, just traveling, no sound. It was quiet as a mouse. Yeah. Disappointing, actually. It was cool, but disappointing. But yeah, I'm glad they blew that horn when they started blowing it before it got here, and then they blew it right when it got here. So that was pretty cool. I keep saying horn, but it's the whistle. Nah, that ain't silver. Kind of looks like it could be silver, but I don't think so. I think it's just a dirty kind of claddy clad. Let's see. Oh my God, we got silver. Roll 25. We got a silver. I cannot believe it. We're going to get a 69. Thought it was going to be a claddy clad. It's a silver. Cool beans. All that oldies, we got ourselves a silver. Roll 25. Yeehaw. Yeah. I cannot believe it. All this new stuff. Oh, can we get a second one in this one versus the last one we got? 1-1. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's not bad. So far we got 3 out of the 6 boxes. So we did one didn't have it. So far only one Loomis box didn't have silver, but we know the one. I think the next two. There's a 2018 mixed in with all that from Philly. 2018. 23 P's. Peace. Dirty silver's good silver. I love a good dirty coin. It's just so cool. It doesn't matter. Like, you ever watch Rob? I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys watch Rob, but how many times has he got the box loaded with like new coins and pulled out Benjis and stuff? As long as it's a circulated box, you have a chance. That's all that matters. So, yeah. Just like the Brinks. I know there's rarely anything in them anymore, but there's 225-7. We'll be lucky 7 to roll number 30. I'm going to say no. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be silver because it just, every now and then you'll get a dirty edge. It just looks, you know. Yeah, any silver is the best silver. Yeah. I'm gonna say that. I don't know. I could have been a metal detector find at one time. It just, I don't know. Could have been. I hope that's actually a roll too soon. This was the first roll. Yeah. As long as they're circulated, that's all that matters. Yeah, I know I'm happy. 3 in the first. We got 1 and 1. So yeah, we're doing good. So it gives me hope on the last box that there hopefully is going to be some 40s in there with the heavy ones, but we'll find out here shortly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're on box number 6, though. We only got 4 more to go. Yeah, the other night. Wasn't that last? Oh, no, wait a minute. Was that last night? Or was that Wednesday? That was last night, wasn't it? Then he pulled a walker out last. Yeah, no, wait. Maybe that was the other night. Yeah, he pulled out the 40 or the 90, and then how many rolls later, it's like, boom, there's a walker. That was last night. I think. Got me all messed up. It had to be last night because I was watching him. I know I was watching it last night a little bit here. I don't know. Yeah, that was last night because he ended up finding, I think, 5 40s and then 190. 190 was the walker. But yeah, you just never know what you're going to find. There's a 2020. 2020 in there. It's kind of sad you can't remember what happened like 12 hours ago. Yeah, was it last night or was it Wednesday? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I'm not quite sure, but I'm assuming the boxes that he's hunting, I don't pay attention too much anymore, but the boxes that he hunts, people are actually bidding to buy that box is what I think is happening, correct? So somebody paid like $200 and some to hunt that box. And there is a give back for it, I guess you could say, just by doing it. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I don't know what's going on, but okay, they get a silver pack also. That's what the pack is. He's bidding on, he's selling the pack, and that's what they're bidding on. They're bidding on the pack, plus they get the box, plus if they get like a skunk box, he's giving a silver round or something and stuff. Yeah, I don't watch it like I'm gonna burp. No, I'll be right back. So yeah, now I get. I mean, I haven't paid attention. I just like watching, you know. So yeah, okay. That's what the pack's all about. I've seen many times hunting that pack, but I thought he was just selling stuff prior to like going to another box. You know what I mean? Yeah. Tax deductible. Might only get one silver out of this box, but I take one better than none. What silver dime's over $200? Generic player. How we doing? You think there's going to be a silver in this roll if we check hard enough? I don't think so. Maybe some micro, what you call it, on it, maybe. And that would have been cool if that coin there would be silver. The only one that's oddball. 1 year off. So I get it now. I know you get to keep the silver and the NIFCs, where you can trade them up for whatever he's offering for silver nickel like you did last night, and you get a walker, and I don't know. But yeah, I guess you can't beat it, you know, for what you're getting. Oh, a whole dime if you bid over. I think that second box for went like, don't quote me, like 270 last night or 260. Whew. Boom. Yeah, but what's the value of the? Good afternoon, Martin. How are you doing? But what is the value? Does anybody know what the actual value or what silver he's giving? Happy anniversary. What the value is in the? I'm gonna call it a grab bag. I'm assuming there's a decent value already that you're already getting. Also, the chance to get silver out of the box that you choose. So yeah. Ooh, at least this box wasn't as bad for all the new ones versus the first box, but we did get at least one silver. We're coming up the last two rolls in this one. It would have been nice to see a second silver, but our last roll. It's the only roll, 226-1. One newbie, one oldie. Is there a silver in here? Let's find. That'd be nice. Let's see. Ooh. What'd somebody do? Take a welder to that one. Is that silver? What is we got? What do we have? What the heck did somebody do to that coin? It looks like they tried to heat it up. Looks like they were arcing it on a battery. Oh my God, poor coin. No, it is not silver. It is a clad destroyed coin. Unreal. I've never seen that before. That is just not right. They literally looks like somebody melted it with a welder or something. Arced it on a battery. That's what it looks like. They need to jump their lawnmower when they're solenoid. Yeah. No silver in this box. Or no silver in that roll. Sorry, we didn't get silver in the box. But yeah, I'm going to set that one aside because I don't know. That was a good box. We found one. And I'm happy to have it because that's 3 out of 4 boxes for the Loomis have had silver, and I believe the next 2 are definitely going to have it. The other week he bought this blank. He bought or they bought. The other week, I know he got, but they blank $half. I remember, but were they blank quarter planchets or were they $half planchets? I forget now. I remember he found them, found one at least. Yeah. He found one. It was a quarter. I believe it was the quarter when he was doing the quarter boxes. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Brian. Yeah, it's hard to remember what everybody's doing. What are we at here? 2, 4, 6. We need another bucket. Up we go. I never did this before. I'm putting the boxes, instead of throwing the boxes on the floor, I'm actually stacking them as I go, so I don't have to do it when I... All right, another Brinks box. This is actually going to be box number 97. 97 is searchable boxes so far, and we've only gotten 6 that had silver. Yeah, we're hoping to see one. Yeah, I know we found... Who else is watching this and coin roll hunting too? I don't know. Who is? Vincent usually does something. Sometimes, but Vincent hasn't got back to me if he's doing anything that I saw. Yeah, I am. I'm watching it, listening to it. What's going on now? Some dirty coins, boy. Dirty coins. Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice to get a brand new box with the privies in it or something, but let me see, with the privies, but we got holy coin, but let's see if we can find some holy silver. That would be cool. Still no proofs. The only thing we found was Elvis and some silver. Random silver in those last 2 Loomis boxes. Yeah, the next box has a 226-1, I believe, and a 226-5. Which 5 is usually pretty good, but with all these new coins, I'm just surprised there isn't not too many new coins in this box. Yeah, I know these boxes usually don't have a lot of new ones in it, but they just haven't been producing silver, you know. We got 1 silver last week out of 54 boxes. 1 silver out of the last 54 boxes. So yeah, this is box 8. So I'm hoping to see something. I mean, we got an Elvis coin in it so far. Elvis is in the building. But yeah. You found one. Good for you, man. Congratulations. That's what I'm hoping to do, just find one. So I did see some Independence quarters, not a lot, but every time I see one, I'm excited to flip it over and go, is it going to be there? You know what I mean? It's like, I mean, when you get the Liberty Bell up and you're like, is it going to be there? It's like, oh, it's not there. Just one time, you never know. One time it might be there, man. Congratulations, Doug. Glad somebody got one. Yeah. I've only seen a couple handfuls of them, you know. 3 or 4 in a box. Tops, I'm going to say. Oh, yeah, I bet you it is. Yeah. I'd be just crazy to get one. I mean, I have one coin. It's a foreign coin. It's the Balboa. I forget what it is. There's only like 20,000 or 30,000 minted. It was a proof. Never knew they made proofs. But it's just weird. Like, what are your odds of getting one of those in a box to begin with? A foreign proof. So I got it. I see it every now and then. Every time I open the safe up, I check it out, and I'm like, yeah, there's a 2011. So I should have better odds finding one out of 250,000, right? Yeah, I forget what it is. I made a short of it or something. We found it in a live stream. It was a Balboa or something, $50 proof, in a nice shape, and there's only like 20 or 30,000 made. I forget how many, not many. This one looks a little different. 1990. Foreign coin proof. I never knew they made them, but they do. What's this? They're gonna do a Privy $50 release for September 11, 2001 Memorial. For real? How comes nobody's saying anything? What's it gonna be on the half? How come we're not here? I mean, it's coming up. 25th anniversary. It's been 25 years already. Wow. Yeah, I guess it is, isn't it? It confused me. Oh, okay. We're talking, two different people are talking about two different things. Trust me, I get confused easily. It was a mixed box. I pulled maybe 40 or 50. Oh, you had that? There was that many in that box, though, but you did get one privy. That's good. That's awesome. Now, I've only gotten maybe 4. I think 3 or 4 in a box. Maybe 1. Yeah, I mean, it's like, yeah. And new dimes out there. They're just, it's kind of weird. They're few and far between, you know? Unless they're not making a lot of them. I don't know. Ooh, I tried to cut myself. Ooh, I almost got myself. I've stabbed myself a couple times over the years. Wow. Almost got me live. Call 911. No, don't call 911. No. Man loses finger live. Streaming $50. I hope not. That'd be a bloody mess, wouldn't it? It's like Rick. Rick uses that big knife. It's like, oh my God, I slip every now and then with my little knife. And geez, oh man, he's like, get complacent and all of a sudden slicing into your hand, you know. Me, I'm just going to get poked. I think we're going to get a proof, boys and girls. We're going to get a proof. 1974 San Francisco clad proof. Finally got one. Yay. Out of the Brinks box. We're doing good. How's that work? Loomis, Brinks. Oh, that's Brinks. Okay, we're doing good. We're at least finding something. We found Elvis in a proof. What's next? Yeah, I had to pay for them though. I ordered boxes from the credit union, the one credit union. You have to pay for them. It's $7 a box or $7.50 a box. Yeah, it's $7.50 a box. But I ordered 2 box halves and 2 boxes of quarters because the quarters are the ones with the holes in the bottom. That's where everybody's saying they're finding those privies. Where'd you find the privy? Was it in the holy box? What had a die crack? Oh, the dime has some die crack. Yeah, there's something with the dime. No, the dime has something at the bottom they were showing. There's a big die chip. I know that. Yeah. Oh, the $50. So yeah, I was trying to get the ones with the holes in the bottom, but when I got the boxes, the one had the holes in the bottom, and the other one was a Loomis box. It made no sense. It's like, how do we get a guarded box with a Loomis box at one location? It's just, it's so confusing anymore when it comes to these how everything's getting wrapped. I mean, I'm getting guarded boxes with Brinks rolls in them. It's like, where are the FN String and Son, FN String and Son rolls? That's what I want. If I'm going to pay for boxes, I at least want FN String and Son rolls. So I have no clue what's going on. So yeah, crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I'm waiting. Hopefully, I'm gonna try to find one of those privies. I'm gonna try to find one of those privies. There's a 2017 from Philadelphia. You think it was a Brinks box? Okay. Well, Loomis will usually say Loomis on the rolls. And or on the box too. So I don't think the quarter box says Loomis on it. I think the quarter box just says quarters on it, and when you open it up, it said Loomis rolls, because it was a sealed box. The other one had holes in it. But I was kind of hoping, like people were saying, you got to get them in the ones with the holes in them, and that's the only place I know where to get the ones with the holes in them. And it was disappointing to get a Loomis box, and they weren't new; they were circulated. And I found, what did I find in those 4 boxes? Believe it or not, I found the 40%, found the bicentennial 40% silver proof San Francisco. That was cool. It wasn't worth the $30 I spent for the boxes, but it's cool factors there. I would have never got it if I wouldn't have paid for it. Yeah. It's the most expensive quarter I have. $30. Yeah, I found a 40%. And you would have never found it by edge hunting because it was so nice. You wouldn't even know it was silver. You had to look. I was looking. Trust me, I'm looking through them. I'm looking for the Privy, and I'm looking for the West Point. Yeah, I'm looking for whatever. I did find I put it away, but I did find the FS 801. I think it was the 70. It was either the 71 or the 71D. So I did find that DDR. I couldn't believe it. It is. I mean, it's a little war, but I finally found one, Yeah. Well, it's not a mint state coin, but it's a coin. I guess about AU 55, maybe. Yeah. So yeah. I still can't wait to find one in bicentennial these DDL. That would really be cool. I look, but not that. Is that? Think that's a black and silver? It'd be cool if it would. Oh my God, it's going to be black silver. We're going to get silver out of a Brinks box. No way. 2 weeks in a row. We're going to get silver. Oh, look at that. We got a silver. That's 2 weeks in a row out of one silver. I'm so happy. I'm going to cry. That's 25. That's 39. Roll 39. We actually got silver again. That's 2 weeks in a row. Maybe I shouldn't have canceled my order of the other 2 boxes. Who would have guessed? Wow. I know. I'm so excited over one coin. That's 2 weeks in a row to find a silver out of a Brinks box. That is just amazing. That's So this will be box number. I'm just going to get 58. It's going to be a total of 58. This is box 57. So out of 57 boxes, we found 2 silver coins. That's awesome. I can't believe it. Can we find a second silver in a Brinks box? We did get the one box that had 16 in it, but every box has had 1 in it so far other than that. So we have 15 rolls. I forgot we were doing Brinks until I'm like, that is a Brinks box. I cannot believe it. Maybe somebody they didn't see it because they were edge hunting and didn't decide to look. Shocker. History is being made again today. Nah. I'm pretty sure they're not happy, but I take mine to the credit union and to the other credit union. Actually, all 3 credit unions are where I dump at. Is the one a bank? No, they're credit unions. They're all credit unions. So, yeah. Knock on wood. So, yeah. I don't want to jinx myself by saying it that way, but I'm going to say it's tolerated okay, I'm going to say. Sometimes I'm worried they're going to say, yeah, that's enough, but yeah. I'm trying. I try to mix it up, you know. I can't believe we got another silver out of a Brinks box after 2 weeks. 2 weeks in a row. So that's not bad. If it took us 54 rolls to get one, it only took us 3 rolls to get another one. So we're doing good. We're doing the averages. But I was hoping after the first 40 boxes getting 16, or I should say getting a good box, I was hoping by another 40 boxes we would have got a good box. But that didn't happen. It took us 54 boxes to get another silver. 1 silver. Now we're at 2 silvers. I can't believe it. I know. That'd be like finding the privy. It would probably take a while to sink in. You're not getting something for a long time, and now it's 2 weeks in a row. I mean, now I'm only going to get 2 boxes next week, and watch we have like 2 really good boxes. I wish I would have got 4, right? But it's meant to be, it's meant to be, but I'll take it. So now that's 7 boxes so far out of 98. So we're up to 7%. 7% with 22 coins. And we still have another box yet to do. Takes a couple of months. Not in my credit union. They're coming to pick that stuff up every week. Yeah. I don't know if they have trouble ordering has, but most of them just don't want to do it anymore. That's one reason. It's very rare to say, like, they say, well, they're out of coins. It's like, how do you run out of $50? There's like so many out there. Yeah, we've gone through these conversations over the years. So, yeah, you just never know. There's those G's. I'm going to call them Geezers. Yeah. 4 rolls to go. Can we get a second silver? That would be so cool. That would be really cool. We get a second silver out of a Brinks box. Can't believe we got 1 again. Not normal. I must be dreaming. This isn't real. Yeah, you live in Texas. Well, yeah, you're in Texas. That's why you found the privy, because that's where a lot of those coins were dumped. Yeah. Rob's up near the Dallas-Fort Worth area, so we know they were dumped up there. Yep, Dallas Fed. I know it looks like we might only get one silver and a proof actually out of this box. A really good box. That was a really good. It was a double hit. This is another dirty kind of edge, but I don't think that's silver. 71. I am not complaining. I got a proof. We got a proof and a silver out of that beautiful brown box. That is pretty cool. I like it. I cannot believe we got a second silver 2 weeks in a row. We still have one box to go. Maybe we'll get, can we get 2 boxes? And we did get a 74. San Francisco clad proof. Cool beans. We're doing good. We got silver out of 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. And we're at 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I believe the next 2 boxes we're definitely going to get silver, but I won't. The last box guaranteed. It has a silver ender. Yeah. All right, here we go. The next best box. Our next best box. Our next best box. I don't know why I never did this before. Stack them as I'm opening them up. This way I don't have to throw them all over the floor. Now this box, I mean, look at this box. Put your glasses on. There's sunglasses. This box, it looks worse than, wow. It's circulated, but rough, boys, rough. Look at that. Look at all that new stuff. I see old. I don't know if that's old. Oh, let's get into this. 226.1. 2 oldies. And we do have a 226.5, but I'm not. There's 1 oldie, 1 newie. I'm not convinced that it's in there until I see it, because we've been skunked a couple times this year with that. These new boxes being loaded. But you got to think, how many full rolls have we opened up so far? And there's been no heavy rolls. So I'm hoping there's silver in that one. Let's see if we can pull another 40 out of this one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is box number 8. Will we find silver? I don't know. Let's find out. Hey, dogs. Copper out. Yeah. So, yeah. Are they really going to put a privy on the $1/2? Bonus stuff. Bonus stuff has been lucky so far today. Been very lucky. Both of these had, this one, and this one had bonus stuff in it. So yeah, I call bonus anything that's in the box bonus stuff. Yeah. That looks all new. Yeah, there's a lot of. Yeah, when you open these boxes up, it's like when you first open them, it's like it just shocks you, like how many new are there? And go, oh wait a minute, oh yeah, it is a circulated box, not by much, but it is circulated. That's all that matters. Can we get a silver out of this box? Another box that is loaded with new ones. I'm hoping. Yeah, that 1 week we had a 220. I don't know if it was a 220. See, that came out of someone's book. They glued it in their book and ripped it out. Why would you have that in a book? That thing is like wore out. That's definitely book paper there. Because right now, this is the first 2. Yeah, if I get silver. If I get a silver here, that means all 4 boxes from my normal pickup is going to have silver. So that's what we're hoping on. And I did the worst boxes in weight first. This had 0 weights. That one had a 226 something. 1. But the heavy roll didn't have the silver in it though. That's what I want to see. I want to see 1 silver and a roll of new ones. We have a chance. Yeah. Will we find silver? I hope so. Yeah, normally when you get a 226.5, that's a good number. But with all these coins, you get kind of. Yeah, we got a 225 or two 226s or something in a box. One actually had a 90 in it. The other one was a skunk roll. So yeah, you just don't know what you're gonna get with the weights. All right, we have a 226-1. Will we find a silver in it? I hope so. That would be cool. Nah, that ain't silver. I don't think that's a silver. Could be, but maybe not. No, it's bicentennial, but no, it's clad. Just a 226-1 with no silver. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 oldies in there. One bicentennial. Yeah, I see a guy. I never seen him before at my bank. I think it was last week or the week before. I seen these before. I got my stars. I win. Old-timers, tube stabber. So yeah. He's been getting a box of quarters. I think he gets a box of quarters every week. I never saw him before. What are your odds of seeing him like 2 weeks in a row, you know? Hey, muscle shell. And there was a guy at the other bank. I don't think he was getting coins, but he was sure talking a lot about something. Talking about money, but I don't know if he was. I don't think he's getting coins. I know there is one guy there that does get 2 boxes of halves a week, like I'm getting. But that wasn't him. He's a younger guy, definitely younger than me. Not that I'm that old. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm just worried we're not going to get a silver in this box, even if that's a 226.5, but we're getting closer. We only got 12 rolls to get to that one. I roll around the grass. Who's rolling around the grass? My wife's coming home. I gotta pick her up at midnight. A lot of new coins. Definitely a lot of new coins. Not as bad as the last couple have been. With full rolls of them. Yeah. A lot of new ones. All right, roll 25. These babies are wrapped tight. Very tight. Most of these are 23s. I mean, there's 24s mixed in there, but most of these are 23s from Philadelphia. Yeah. Nah, I don't think that's silver, but it'd be cool if it was. Do we have green shed silver? We do not. 1992. Green 92. Green 92. Oops. Trying to get away from you. Yeah, let everybody know I won't be able to pick my coins up next week, so I'm hoping the one I can pick them up when I come back and then still pick up my coins on Friday is what I'm hoping for, so I get a double pop there. But the other ones would just be a single. Well, you never know. Maybe they'll order them for me 2 weeks in a row and I'll pick up a double order. That would be cool. That'd be a lot to go through, but double order would sound good. So yeah, our heavy roll is coming up next. Don't know what we're going to get, but yeah. 226.5, usually a good number for silver. 90% silver, I should say. Let's see. A lot of oldies. Oh, we're going to get skunked. Oh, that's what you worry about when it comes to all these new ones in there. 226.5. We are going to get skunked. Boo. Boo. It happens. Boo. We might not get silver in this one now. Thought that was a guaranteed roll, but it is no guarantees. That sucked. So hot. Not bad here. It's overcast, and I don't want to say it's just around 80 or so, 70 something, but I'll take it. What's that guy with, well, there's a couple of them I watched with Lake Mead. He's out walking around the other day. It's 110 degrees. 110 degrees. That's just too hot. I don't care if there's humidity or not. 110 is still hot. Yeah, so maybe you don't get more heavier rolls with these new coins, but that was just odd to get that one with the, you know, Honey, Southwest Ohio. How you doing, Rick? Yeah, I saw your love token coin on that video. That's pretty cool. I've never seen. Yeah, that'd be cool to find that. On the Seated Liberty too. That was a pretty cool find. Congratulations. Yeah. Get ready for your stream tonight. Tonight, I'm assuming the giveaway. Yeah, I've never found one. That is pretty cool. You just never know what you're going to find when you open up a roll. Very cool, though. Very cool. Yeah, it's like, what is that? And then you flip it over. It's like, that's a seated. That's pretty cool. Definitely has a cool factor. I think, was that 1878 or something? You think that was the year that it was done? Two lovers in love with a love token. Yeah. Well, good luck on everything. Yeah, I thought we were going to get something in that 226.5. I would have bet on it, but it doesn't work that way. You get what you get. This might be the only one that doesn't give us a silver before we get to the end of the 3 out of 4 ain't bad, though. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 6 ain't bad. We're going to get at least 4 out of 6. Yeah. Rick, did you ever do a video with the $half, the Walking Liberty $half ender yet? I yet to see anything unless I missed something, but I don't think I did. Did you ever do a video on that? No silver. That's boo, man. I'd have bet the house on that one. 227. Yeah. You just never know. 226.8 is my highest, but that was Iowa boxes. I don't think we got any here with 226.8. I know 226.6. Not sure about the 7 factor. Yeah. All right, 2 rolls to go. Apparently, we're not going to get silver in this one. Okay, okay, I didn't miss it. I'm pretty sure I didn't miss it. You're not putting out a lot of videos when it comes to that, but yeah, I'm like always looking, but it ain't there. I know you got a lot going on, but last roll, it's going to have to be a lucky one. Went from a 225 to 0 silver in this one. I would have bet this one would have had silver versus the other two, but the other two had silver. This was a boo box. You know what that means? Boo. That's what it means. A boo penny. A boo penny. Boo. 2 Loomis was boos. Boo. All right. Last Brinks box. Let's see if we get 2 Brinks boxes in a row with silver. That would be cool. 2 Brinks boxes with silver in a row in the same day? That would be really nice. 2 boxes to go. The best box is yet to come. Yeah, it's rain. It's supposed to rain here later on in the night, but I thought it was supposed to be all day, but things change all the time. I wasn't planning on mowing the grass, but yeah. And then I chose not to mow it. It'll be all right. It's supposed to be nice Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, best box is yet to come. We have a silver ender and 2 or 3 heavy ones to go with it. 22. So go get that shower and come on back. The best box is yet to come, Rick. Yeah. Yeah, no rain yet. You need the rain, though. If you're not getting rain in 2 weeks, you need it. Just like around here, it's like it didn't rain, and it's been raining. Everything's green. Nice to see green grass and everything, you know, versus brown grass. So, back in 10. It's amazing. I saw that 120.26 in that box, and it was an ender. Still haven't seen another one yet today. So we had Brinks. No, I'm sorry. How's that work? Loomis, Brinks, Loomis. Oh, Brink. We had Brinks. All right, this is our last Brinks. So 1 Brinks was a skunker. So we're hoping that, well, we're hoping to find something anyways in this box. Last two boxes. Best boxes yet to come. Yeah, I'm hoping that when I go out to California that I get to stop somewhere. I don't care if I get a silver. Any silver from the state would be cool. Yeah, I got to research that to see if there's any banks in the where I'm going. If they're even in the state, you know. Never did look. Same way with Nevada, Oregon. Yeah, 23 states I plan on being in: Oregon, California, and Nevada. I'm not sure if we're going to go see the Hoover Dam. I would like to go see, probably are, I hope. I'd like to go ride back through the way we went through the last time. Followed it back through the dirt road and trail or whatever you want to call it, brings you to the lake, and jumped in the lake and went swimming. So I can imagine how low that is, where that area was. It's got to be way low. But yeah. That was pretty cool. Last time we went out there, went out there, took a ride, went to the Hoover Dam, and we went to the other side of the I guess you're going into Arizona. And right there, you get off the first exit, go to the stop sign or something, make a left. You just keep going straight into all the gravel. Just got to be careful, that's all. Yeah, we just decided to go. We didn't know there was anything there, and all of a sudden, a car would pass. You go flying by, and I was taking it easy. Then there was a boat going the other way. It's like, okay, there's got to be people out here somewhere. Yeah. Very hot. Can we get another silver? We can, but will we? 2 boxes in a row, that would be awesome. Yeah, we got 1 box after this one here. It has a silver ender and has a couple heavy ones to go with it. I think 3 to go with it. I mean, the ender's a heavy roll. So it's probably a 90%er, but a very white coin. Very white. Like when I open the box up, yep, we got an ender. After seeing 3 boxes in a row with so many new coins and then open that one up, it actually has a lot less new coins and a lot more older coins, enders. So it would have been nice to get more of those boxes. So we'll see what happens next week, I guess, whenever I come back in 2 weeks. I guess I won't find out next week. I'll find out in 2 weeks when I come back. Hopefully we get some yummies. Looking for some yummies. Crazy. We got a proof of the silver out of the last one. Can we get something else out of this? And we got a Elvis out of the one. Yeah. Vincent, have you done anything this week? You know if you're still there. A perplexed mind. Have you done anything this week? It's nice to get all these old coins, but they're just no silver to go with them. Plenty of 22s this week. Roll 25. Halfway through the box. No silver this time. 25 to go. You haven't got rain either. Where are you? What state are you in that you haven't got any rain? I know it's hard to believe, like up north, what, Illinois or somewhere, they're getting like flooded out. And no rain's making it to, and it's been raining 2 days. Well, 2 days in Ohio after 2 weeks. Yeah. Terrible. Hurry up, we're almost done with this box. You're going to miss all the silver. You're going to be in the shower. All right. Roll number 35, I guess. That's 25, roll 30. I didn't see any 25s today. 21, 22, 23, 24, 26. No 25. 25s are like, I don't want to say none. There's another 22. Wow. Rained here the other day. I lasted like, I don't say 15, 20 minutes tops. We got over an inch of rain easily because it overfilled my pool. And it was down a good inch and a half. So we definitely got an inch and a half of rain in like less than 20 minutes here the other day. And then there was a tornado in Delaware, and there was a tornado in somewhere over New York. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Brutal. 15 rolls to go after this one. Not looking too happy with anything. A lot of old stuff, but no silvery. Reversal and Elvis is a 2022, actually. Denver. Usually this stuff is on an NIFC. I guess, is 22 considered an NIFC? I don't think so. Not sure. Usually they're only on NIFCs now that I think about it. I know 23 wasn't, and 24 wasn't. I don't think 20, I don't know if 22 was or wasn't. I don't think it was either. I think 2020 was the last NIFC. And then 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. It is not. Okay, I didn't think so. Yeah, usually when you see a coin like that, it's usually on an NIFC, actually. Somebody's changing it up. All right, couple more rolls to go. We're going to hopefully get into our best box of today. I mean, I've been lucky this year. I know I've gotten a lot of new boxes, but with all the circulated boxes I've been getting, I'm doing better than 50% of my Loomis boxes having silver, and that's pretty darn good. Oh, Rick, I did get a bag of $50 on Monday, but I didn't see anything in it, and I didn't see anything in the bottom of like oddball stuff, so I just opened it up and did it myself. I did find 264s in it, so it was not a skunk bag, but it was not my worst bag. I think my worst bag, well, besides being a skunk bag, my worst bag was only one silver coin, so I cannot complain. I got 2 out of that. Yeah, I finally got another bag. Yeah, I'll take it. I guess you're not going to get a bag anymore. Guess your bagging days are over. I was hoping you'd get more, but I guess you're not allowed, or it's not going to happen. Yeah, I wanted to get rid of all my coins on Monday. I was going to go to a different bank over in this area, and it just so happened that they called. I was like, good. Now I'm not driving all the way over there for nothing. I can get me a bag and try to find other stuff, but I didn't get anything else. I didn't get anything else. I think it was late in the day. Yeah. All they had was a bag of halves. There was nothing else to get. The other bank I stopped at, she didn't have anything. And I stopped at the third bank. She had a bag of quarters, but the talent for the bolt was gone. Come back tomorrow. I said, no, I won't be coming back tomorrow. I only come in the area when I'm in the area, or if they call for a bag of halves. And I checked to make sure my name was still in for a bag of halves. She said she had nobody's name. So, and I don't even remember her being there. So maybe there's a new lady. So she took my name and number again. So hopefully I'll get a call from there. Okay, so you still have the opportunity to get one then. There's only 2.7. I got a long way to go yet. At least it's filling slow, so that means not a dump bank bag. That's the way I got to feel about these banks here. I mean, they're not calling like every week or every other week. So I'm not saying there's not coin roll hunters in the area. At least they're not dumping their coins, I guess, at these banks. $half anyways. So okay, one roll to go. 224.9. Cannot argue with the Brinks boxes today because we got Elvis in the building, we got a proof, and we got a silver out of one of the boxes. So that is another boo box. But the last box will not be a boo box, guaranteed. Boo box. We only had 4 boo boxes today out of 10. That's pretty good. So that means 6 boxes had something in. Right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are going to have silver. Last box. Here we go. Ooh. How do I want to present it? I don't know. Let's see when we're ready. Let's see how we. What did we do? There's only 2 other heavy ones with it. I thought there was 3. All right, we're going to flip it. We're going to do it this way. You know why? Can anybody see that silver? That one stands out pretty good. You can't miss that one. Yeah, we got a silver. Orange is heavy. Black is because it's an ender. So, yeah, it's a 226.5. So I'm going to say that's a 90. Next to it was a 226.9. Don't think I've ever been skunked at a 226.9. Especially, hopefully, not next to a silver. That would really suck, wouldn't it? Yeah. Then we do have one 226.4. I'm going to say they have 90s in them, but I'm not going to bet on it. There could be nothing in them. And there are quite a few new ones, but not as bad as the other 3 boxes from this bank. So let's hope there's some 40s mixed in with these 90s. So let's see what we get. We're definitely guaranteed 1 silvers. Can we get more? We're going to find out here in a minute. I'm hoping there's some 40s mixed in here. We did find a couple 40s in some of the other boxes, so let's see what happens. Yeah, I thought there was 4 heavy ones in here total with the thing, but no, there's only 3 total, but I'll take it. I will take it. That's a second nice bicentennial. I believe there's a bigger dump mixed in with these new coins. Hopefully we get some in the future because it's kind of mixed up a little bit. We'll find out in the future. 23s and 24s. And just because you got 90s don't mean there's going to be 40s. So we're hoping. One thing about these rolls, they have been wrapped tight, wrapped very tight. Yeah, I opened those first 3 boxes up, and they had a lot of new coins. And I opened this one up, and boom, that ender stood right out. I was really hoping to see another one when I flipped them, but no, there was no on the other side. Yeah. It's nice when you first open them up, and boom, there is an ender. And it's so white. Normally that white, they're normally the 90s. Is that silver? I believe that is going to be a silver, number 3 in there. I believe that's going to be a silver in roll number 6. Maybe. That one looks weird too. What is that? Oh, that's silver. That is silver. There's a 68. What's this one? A 68. We're going to get 2 out of this roll. Boom. 2 68s. This one just had weird toning. It almost looked clad there. I'll take a double all day long. Clowns. They're cloning them. I like clowns. There's a lot of nice. That's another nice bicentennial in there. I think somebody threw somebody's collection away, and there was a lot of nice bicentennials. But I'll take that all day long. 2 in a row. Boom. Good news is we know there's 40s in here. 225. Maybe I'll have to call out the weights. 225 even. Any one of these could have a 40 in it. So yeah. I was hoping to see at least one and to get 2 in a row. That might be the only 2 in the box. We'll find out. 225.5. That just makes you wonder. This one looks different. Wow, that is a beautiful proof. That is a beauty. 1972. That's nicer than the other one. San Francisco clad proof. Wow. That is so cool. That is nice. Boom, we got a proof in the box too. What else are we going to find? No, the toning on the edge just didn't show proof. It just showed real nice toning, like it come out of a book. 225.7. I think we're going to get a couple of proofs there. Are we going to have a proof and silver box in one? That looks like 2 proofs. We have not got a commemorative in a while, so let's see. One of these hopefully will be a commemorative. Wow, another one. Wow, there's a nice 1983. Yep, somebody threw something away. Wow. That is nice. Another 83. Cool beans. That is nice. There's 3 of them right there. Roll number 9. Oh, and look. Every time we've gotten that, we've gotten silver out of the box. And we know we're getting silver. We got bonus stuff. We got bonus stuff. But wait, there's more. Call now, and we'll give you buy one, get one free. And if you're really daring, buy 3 and we'll throw in shipping for free. But hurry, only for the next 100 callers. Yeah, roll number 10. Now we're going to get skunked all the way the rest until we get to the end. There's 2 new ones at the end there. 2 new ones. Oh, is that a silver I see there, Davey? I don't know. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. I think it's silver. What year would it be? Oh, it's not a clone. It's a 67, our first one in this box. Roll number 11. Remember Davey and, what was it? Davey and, I don't want to say it was Goliath. It was Oliver or something. I don't know, Davey. Yeah, it was Davey and Goliath? Gulliver. I don't know. The dog. 225.3. Sorry, I'm in my own little world here right now. Yeah, 225.3. I don't see anything in it. It's amazing. 2 proofs in 1 roll. Purple. Purple smooch. 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 All right. 225.3 again. I like the way they do that. Limited time offer. And you see the commercial like 100 times over the next 90 days. Come on now. That seems like there's some funny business going on there. It's not truthful. Well, I figured we were going to get more proofs based on getting 2 in that roll, but hey, you get them the way they come. I'm happy to have them. Who's going to win? Proofs? Silver. Or are we going to have a tie? Oh, speaking of proofs, there's at least 2 in there. Well, I'm going to say there's 2. I don't think those 2. Oh, I think there's going to be almost an ender, too. There's a silver. I don't know. What do I want to look at first? Yeah, we'll go with the proofs. Maybe we'll get a commemorative yet today. I wonder if we're going to get an 83 today, but it's got like a little toning on it, like it's been in the air, a book or something. I can't believe somebody has this many books with an 83 in it, but hey, you never know. Ooh, there's a beautiful 77. That is cool. And this looks like number 4 silver. Oh, now we got a clone. A clone 67. Clone 67s and 68. That was a good roll. 3 finds in 1 roll. I would take that all day long. That is pretty cute. I don't know, baby. 225.3. It's hard to tell, but no, I don't think there's a proof in there. Sometimes you get some thicker edged regular ones, but no, I don't see one. Yeah, we got 5 proofs already. Silver's got to catch up. Let's try. I don't know if I've ever had a silver and a proof box all in one. I've had silver boxes and I've had proof boxes, but I can't say I've had them both. Definitely going to have a silver and proof box today. All right, our first heavy one. I know we got skunked at 226.5 last. There's another bicentennial nice one. But I believe there's going to be silver in this roll, whether it's a bunch of 40s or a 190. Oh, if I get skunked on this one, it's going to be a terrible. Oh, there it is. How about some black silver? How about another black one? 1 new coin, 2 new coins. Let's see what that is, just for funsies first. Oh, I was going to say a 25, but now it's a nice 85 with some yummies on it. And this one is a 23. You're never going to guess who that come to the party. I would have never guessed with that nicer looking reeded edge, but it was black. But no, there's a Benji that is kind of wore out. 1951. Cool beans. A 51 Benji. Boom. I got goopy stuff on my finger now. I think Benji did a duty. No. No, there's no mint mark. This thing is wore out, bro. There's no bell lines on this one for sure. Wow, that thing is wore out. 1951 from Philadelphia. Man, that thing is wore out. He's been around the block. There's no bell lines on that no more. Now, when I saw the reading, it looked more Kennedy looking. But yeah, it's wore out. But yeah, Benji in the box. Don't tell Walker. Don't tell Walker the Benji's here. That's pretty cool. I'll take that all day long. Where's that one that had the goop on it? This one. This one's got black sticky stuff on it. Let me try to get it off. Got something black on it. That's. I guess that's going to be it. But yeah. So I thought when I saw the 5 coming, I thought it was going to be a 25, but no, it's an 85. Yeah. We'll take a Benji. Benji all day, boys and girls. Somebody's stuck together here, too. Somebody is stuck together with more black stuff. It's sticky stuff. Don't ask. Just get it off. I don't think it's grease. It's just sticky. No, I'm not going to smell it. Very nice box. Thank you. This is what we all look for. This is what we wait for. Don't mind me. I'm going to get this off now since we're playing around. But yeah. I mean, I don't want to say I think the box is better than what I thought it was going to turn out, because you never know. You get heavy ones, you're expecting 90s. There's no doubt about that. So you don't know if there's any 40s in it. But after doing the other couple boxes, it's like, hopefully there's some 40s in it. But yeah, you just never know what you're going to get. Okay, roll 20 is a 225-1. And any one of these rolls could have a 40 in it. Any one. I think proofs are winning here big time. It would be nice. It's been a while since we got a commemorative, but it would be nice to get one. An 86. There's a new one. These are nice. Somebody threw somebody's collection away, but we got 2, 4, 6 of those already. We have 5 silver. We were tied. Now we're not tied. Yeah, somebody threw somebody's collection away. So 225-2. Bonus stuff in the roll. I think we're going to get another proof. There's so much dirt in this roll, or box rolls. Is that a proof? Maybe not. No, it's not. A nice 81. Let's say it came from a special mint set. I'm going to say special mint set, but a mint set. 225. What did we have the other week? We only had one ender just like this box, but there was a lot. There was like 13 heavy ones. That one had over 20 coins in it, which made it 76 years old. It was a sleeper box with one ender. So kind of looks silver, but not. Kind of looks silver, but not. Just the way it's wore down. I would love to get a 1972 silver coin today. That would be awesome. You never know. Could be one out there after all these years. Yeah, I weighed that ender, and then I weighed the one next to it. I'm like, man, come on. Come on, heavy, you know? So, yeah. 25.5. That was halfway. This is the second half. And it is halftime. We have generously lowered the price to half price to all next 50 customers who order within the next 5 minutes. This is great. Got to have it. Special edition. Once in a lifetime opportunity. Yeah. The second half's going to be a dud? I don't think so. Act now. There you go. Yeah. Don't. Ooh. Look at that different. I don't think it's a proof. Special mint set. I don't know, but that is a blinging shiny edge. I mean, it doesn't look like. You see that right there? Normal coins don't look like that. What do we have? What do we have? Oh, it's definitely got to be a proof. Look at this bad boy. Oh my God. 1969 Denver. This got to be a proof because 65, 66, and 67 were mint sets. Holy duty. Don't have the cameo much on it, but that is a proof. 1969. Boom. Boom. It's got to be. Don't even tell me this is Denver. Don't say this is Denver. Can't be. Oh, it's San Francisco. I was going to say, ain't no way that's a Denver. We just got a proof. 69 to add to my other proofs. I was just looking in the rolls to see what I had of that. Dude, could you imagine what else has been thrown away in this dump? We just got a proof. Proof. Where's that 70D we were asking for? Somebody was saying. You never know. Somebody threw that away. Somebody threw a 70D or two away. I cannot believe. Oh, look at that. I'm going to say one proof, maybe two. That second one looks a little thin, but let's go with the thin one first. I think they're both proof. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I believe that's another 73. Oh, my God. Could you imagine if I've never gotten like a silver proof dump, but could you imagine getting a silver proof dump? Ooh, I wonder if we're going to get another 83. Wow. Dude, I will take that all day long. Can you believe that? That is a beautiful coin. Boom. That is a proof, baby. Boom. Boom. I'm going to check on it, but it'd just be a special mint set, but I think that's a proof because I know they didn't make proofs in 65, 66, and 67. I'm not seeing cameo on that one, but we're going to check it out. Definitely not intended for circulation. Don't know what we got there. Maybe one, maybe two proofs, but I don't think this shouldn't be a proof. No, it's not. It's an 80. Boom. 87. We finally got an 87, but somebody's got their fingerprint on it. Wow. Definitely got a silver proofy box. Definitely a silver proofy box. Oh my God. The only thing we're missing right now is Walking Liberty. A Walking Liberty would fill this board. What else got thrown away, man? What else did they throw away? If there's a 69, there's a 70, there's a 68. This is something you hope you get to see more of in the future, but usually when you see it one week, you don't see it a second week. But yeah. Unreal. Yeah, we just got scraps of this, but I am happy to have the scraps, I'll tell you. Not something that happens every day. Normally you either get silver or proofs. Here we're getting a little bit of both. Yeah, 225.6. Yeah, I'm going to say there's more to this, but whether we see it in the future is a different story. All right, our heaviest roll of the hunt, 226.9. Should be a 90 in here at least. That don't look like it. That looks like it. Almost an ender. That's either a Benji or a Walker right there. What's this over here? No. Benji has a friend. A 53 Benji from Denver. These are a little these got a little wear to them. They usually look nicer, but they got some wear to them. No doubt about that. What's this? Is this a proof? No. 24. I thought it might be a Walker. I don't know. There's no more heavy rolls, but that's not saying you won't get one. But yeah, there's plenty of bonus stuff in this box. Yeah, just looking through my tubes to see what I had in them, and I was knowing how I was separating them. One has the proof 40s in it. The others are in the house. 15 rolls to go. 225 even. Ooh. 225 should be a 40. And it's another 66. We got one out of the first box, but there's a 66. Cool beans. It's amazing, like no new coins in that roll at all. You back. How did you make out? Did you do anything this week, Vincent? Did you get anything? 14 rolls are the 225.5. The pens I have are like bought a long time ago. They're not like I like, but I'm using the pens because we have them. I need to throw stuff away, but pens don't write very well. The ink doesn't get a bead on them. I'm not going to throw them away. They're very fine pointed too. 225.1. 225.1. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get Walker. Yeah, somebody threw something away, and we got part of it, and I'm happy to have some of it. Better than nothing, but yeah. Proofs. I hunted a quarter box for the first time. You got a proof and a grease error. Okay. Quarter boxes are definitely tough. All right, 10 rolls to go. One of them is a silver ender. 225.3. I've actually been finding a lot of S minute coins plus the S proofs. Business strike and proofs. And then what else did I find? Yeah, I've had some W's and a silver. Yeah, I think the proofs are going to win today. But I'm not complaining. I'm happy. This has been a good box. Really good box. We got 2, 4, 6. We got 8 silvers. We got 9. We got 9. Oh, you found 3 Wheaties, 3 Canadians. That's good. Oh, I did do some $11 in pennies, but I only found like, I don't know, 5 or 6 Wheaties. I didn't check for any varieties yet. See, there's one of them quarter halves I was telling you about. Kind of painted funny. Chips away. That's the way you find them anymore, just like that. All right, our only ender today. 226.5, and I believe that's a 90. Don't quote me on it. Unless this thing is loaded with silver. Let's see. I'm going to say that's a 90. Yeah, 1964. Philadelphia, because there was no mint mark on the back. But yeah, I'll take that all day long. Another 90. Cool beans. Yeah, my 2 quarter boxes I got yesterday, there was only 1 Canadian in it. That was it. 225.4. Ooh, there's a proof. Did not see that by the edge. There is a proof. Another 73. Proofs will not be denied today. Another nice one. Look at all them proofs. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 clad proofs, 1 silver proof. Pretty cool. I think proofs are going to win. Better have a good five roll run here. Come on, silver. Falling behind. And silver is back 10 lengths. Can he pull it off? He's coming around the bend. He's at the 3/4 marker. He's got a quarter to go. 4 to go. And the proofs are, oh, that's not silver. Is that almost an ender silver? Nah. Is that almost silver? No. It's just got a weird look to it. This one here had a weird look to it too, but that is not silver. Sometimes they kind of want to fool you with them bright, shiny edges. And silver, it looks like silver is going to stop in the middle of the track. And what is he doing? He's beating the jockey with his own stick. Stop hitting me. I would have won the race. 2 rolls to go. But since you couldn't stop hitting me with that, everybody's going to be watching now. Well, it's going to come down to last roll luck now. But that was a good box. I'm not complaining. One ender, and we're going to have silver inside, and that's a good deal. Last roll, 225. Will it have silver? No, it will not. But I would love to know how much of this was dumped out there in the wild. And who's going to get it? So hopefully, I want to say next week I would get it, but I won't be here to get my boxes. So hopefully the following week I pick up some boxes that look something like this. But yeah, that was a good hunt. No doubt about it. That was a really good box. One ender and had lots of bonus stuff in it too. So yeah, that was a good box. That's what we all hope to see. Not only get an ender, but get some yum-yums inside too. So yeah, we did good today. I'm not going to complain at all. Who would complain after this week? We did have 4 pure skunk boxes. There was nothing in those, but we had 6 boxes with something in them. Let's see. Do I really need to move this around? We're not going to move it around. We're going to leave it just the way it is. So first box we ended, well, maybe we will. First box we ended up getting 2 40s and a 90. And we did get Elvis. January 27, 1956. Heartbreak Hotel on a 2022 D. But that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't want to mix this up. We're going to leave that alone. We're going to leave these together. So we had 2 40s, a 90, 40, 40. I think it was this. Was it? Yeah, it was this box. We finally got another silver in a Brinks box along with the proof. I mean, that one's nice, but the other ones are nicer. So, yeah. So we ended up, it's hard to do this when I do it, but let's see. This all went together. I don't want to mix it up because I got to remember, and I don't want to mess myself. I'm getting old. All right, so we ended up with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 clad proofs. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, we ended up with 9 silvers. We were 1 away. Maybe I missed one. I'll find it when I dump it, but yeah. We did good. 2, 4, 5, 6. No, that don't count. I can't do it this way, so we're just going to have to do it the way I normally do it. Okay. So sorry. We're going to do it the way I normally do it. I just didn't want to mix them up. I'll remember it. You're going to remember. But that was a good box. We ended up with what? 9 silver coins? Yeah. I cannot believe we finally got another silver out of a Brinks box. That is awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten proof and silver this much in one box before, so I believe this is it. 10 silver. Yeah, 10 silver. 9 silvers and 1. Actually, we had 11 proofs. One happened to be silver, but 10 clad proofs. So we did good today. We did real well. So we did get 2 Benjis. You guys just saw them. Pretty War 1951 from Philly. And 1953 from Denver. We did get 2 64s. They're both from Philadelphia. For those who don't know, 64 was the first year for Kennedy. And the last year for 90% silver for circulation. So yeah, we got two Phillies out of that. And we ended up getting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 business strike, we're going to call them. 40% silvers. And it was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We ended up with 11 clad proofs. They came out pretty nice. Somebody threw somebody's collection away and we got part of it. This is what we hope to get. And the best find of the whole hunt is not that. It's this. Oh, we did do Elvis. We already did Elvis. That is a beautiful 1969 San Francisco. Should be a proof. This is not a. I don't believe this is a business stripe. It looks like it's got cameo on the back. It's hard to tell, but the front has no cameo at all. Maybe some on the lettering, and it's hard to tell, but there's none on Kennedy. But that is pretty cool. We had a great hunt. That was a great box. So we did really good today. So yeah, we did real well. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 silver coins out of a 10-box hunt. Beautiful. You said it, Taylor. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 11 proofs. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. So yeah, that was a good 10-box hunt. We even got one out of Brinks. We got Elvis out of Brinks. We got a proof out of Brinks. We got 3 things out of Brinks today. So don't expect too much from Brinks for the rest of the year now. They really put out there. And maybe next week or in 2 weeks, we'll be back with something even better. You'll have to buy 5 of them, but stay tuned for our next special offer. All right, everyone, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great week, next couple weeks. Hopefully I'll be back in a couple weeks. And, yeah, I'm going to go see the redwoods, try to find some California silver. So, yeah. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out, and we'll see you next time.